Most people think they have self-discipline. Most people are wrong. It is not laziness, weakness, or a character flaw. It is something much more specific, and once I show it to you, you will understand exactly why every productivity hack has failed. There are 5 levels of self-discipline. By the end of this video, you will know which level you are actually at when nobody is watching. Not the level you perform on your best days, but the level you are at when nothing is forcing you to act. Motivation and self-discipline are not the same thing. They are opposites. Motivation is feeling like doing the thing. Discipline is doing it when you do not feel like it. If you only act when energized, you have compliance with your mood. And your mood, as you have probably noticed, is an unreliable manager. Motivation is a fair-weather friend. There is a reason certain people find discipline effortless. It is not genetics or upbringing. It is a psychological mechanism. This mechanism lives at level 4 of this hierarchy. It is completely learnable. And I am going to tell you exactly what it is, but you cannot skip levels. Most people fail because they try to operate at high levels with level 1 foundations. Level 1 is compliance discipline. This only exists when an external structure enforces it. Deadlines, a boss, accountability. At level 1, the discipline is borrowed from the situation. Remove the situation, and the behavior collapses immediately. Think about your last unstructured day. If your intended version and actual version look nothing like each other, that is level 1. The discipline was borrowed from the structure. Without the structure, there was nothing there. You are context dependent. You think you are disciplined because you meet deadlines, but the structure is doing the work. You are just showing up for credit. When the structure changes, the job, the relationship, the behavior goes with it. You lose the scaffolding, you lose yourself. Level 2 is willpower discipline. This is progress, but it is also a trap. It is the person who overrides impulses by force. They drag themselves to the gym through gritted teeth. It looks like discipline, but it is exhausting and unsustainable. Willpower is not a character trait. It is a cognitive resource. It draws on the same mental energy as decision-making. As the day goes on, the resource runs out. This is why choices at night rarely match your morning intentions. Level 2 people have streaks and crashes. They describe discipline as a battle because it is one. They fight themselves daily. They are fighting impulses with a resource that has an expiration time. Eventually, the defense always fails. What if discipline did not have to feel like a fight? Level 3 is where that question starts to get an answer. Level 3 is environmental discipline. Behavior is primarily determined by your environment, not your intention. The food you eat is determined by your kitchen. Level 3 people design the environment to make good behavior the default. They do not rely on saying no. They remove the trigger. They do not rely on ignoring the phone. They put it in another room. If it still feels like a battle every day, you are at level 2. If the environment has absorbed the friction, you are at level 3. They sleep in their workout clothes. They put their shoes by the door. They make the right choice, the only choice left. Level 4 is identity discipline. At lower levels, discipline is something you practice. At level 4, it is something you are. The most powerful predictor of sustained behavior is the story you tell yourself about who you are. It is the identity. A level 2 person says, I am trying to exercise. A level 4 person says, I am someone who trains. The difference is everything. When behavior is part of your identity, skipping it feels like a small betrayal of yourself. The discomfort shifts. Every time you do the thing, regardless of scale, you cast a vote for the person you are becoming. Not the outcome, the identity. The identity, once established through enough votes, becomes the most reliable source of discipline that exists. It is automatic. Level 5 is systemic discipline. This is rare. This is the person who has internalized level 4 so completely they design systems. They build conditions that produce compound results across time and scale. But this is completely downstream of identity. Think of the one behavior you have been trying to make consistent. At what level has your effort actually been operating? The reason it breaks is not a problem with you. It is a problem with the level of the tool you have been using to build it. Tell me in the comments, which level have you been stuck at? And what is the one environment change you will make right now? Next, I am revealing the hidden cost of level 2, why months of progress can collapse in a single night. Subscribe now. I will see you then. Keep building the identity. It is the only thing that lasts.